AITA for being creeped out by the disabled cashier? There's a deaf beggar that works at my local grocery store. He's always been very kind and never aggressive, but he has displayed a lot of behavior that has made me uncomfortable around him to the point where I don't even shop there anymore. There are a handful of disabled employees at this store. They're often the beggars. I have no issue talking to them and chatting about their day or whatever interests they go on about. So please don't think it's an ableist thing. They're amazing and so sweet. The aforementioned beggar included. Even though he is deaf, he speaks pretty well and understands me even though I know almost zero sign language. Our conversations initially were just like any other conversation I'd have with the other disabled employees. How's your day? Hopefully it's almost done and you can rest at home. Have a good one and see you next time, etc., etc. He eventually asked for my number. He seemed harmless, so I gave it to him, but never intended to progress our relationship past platonic acquaintances. He immediately texted me and asked me on a date to church. I responded with gratitude but let him down gently as I am engaged. He took it well. Now every time I am in the store, he finds me. He's even come up to me in the parking lot. He wants his hug every time, which sometimes makes me slightly uncomfortable. And he will always, every single time, tell me to text him. He even does it in front of my fiancé. My fiancé is cordial with him as well, handshakes and fist bumps, etc. My fiancé isn't the jealous type. Sometimes the beggar will text me out of the blue. Usually it's innocuous, but there have been times where he has asked me to give him a ride home from work, which is usually later in the evening. I usually just ignore the texts. I guess he has never done anything explicitly inappropriate. But I'm not one that is typically fond of getting close to others because I have been taken advantage of many times because I am a chronic people pleaser and have a hard time saying no. I guess my defense mechanism is to avoid someone who makes me feel uncomfortable or any other relevant feeling, including this disabled gentleman. He isn't necessarily a creep, but I get creeped out by him, and I feel a lot of guilt because of it. AITA. TL drive disabled bag boy makes me uncomfortable and I feel guilty about it because he hasn't done anything explicitly creepy to me.